Congratulations, your application for a line of credit has been approved. This was a $50,000 credit line. Welcome to the Credit Plug channel. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button as well as smash the like button. Also, this is not financial advice. This is for informational purposes only. For today's video, we're going over a small business flex line of credit where you can get up to $50,000, and this is credit score based in a streamlined application. Now, one of the things I've noticed a lot with a lot of commercial banks is that they're starting to streamline their application where you can apply online, and they're using the help of a lot of these third-party fintech service providers that can integrate a lot of data and streamline the application so you can get fast approval. In today's video, we're going over the Banko small business flex line of credit up to $50,000, and there's minimal documentation. I did want to share the states that they operate in: Indiana, Kentucky, Maryland, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Tennessee, Virginia, as well as West Virginia. Now, they offer a host of different personal as well as business products. Now, before we dive into the Banko flex line of credit, I did want to give you some background when it comes to commercial business lines of credit. Now, this is specifically when we're talking about credit unions as well as mid-size and large banks. Usually when the amount is $50,000 or less, you can get away with minimal documentation, meaning that they may only require bank statements as well as a personal guarantee, so a hard pull or maybe even a soft pull of your personal credit, but this is going to be a personal guarantee with minimum documentation. Now, once you go over $50,000, that's when they're going to be requesting 2 and sometimes 3 years of personal and business tax returns. They might also ask for financials, including a balance sheet, profit and loss, or an income statement, as well as bank statements. They may also ask for what's called a personal financial statement or personal financial disclosure, as well as a schedule of business debt. Some institutions may even do what's called a 4506T, where they're getting your tax transcripts directly from the IRS. With the Banko flex line of credit, it's a streamlined application for amounts $50,000 and less, so there's minimal documentation. They do have a commercial business line of credit for much higher amounts over $50,000, but this is full underwriting. With the small business flex line of credit, you can take advantage of interest-only payment draw period. It does have a variable rate indexed to the prime rate. The revolving line of credit with amounts available up to $50,000. That's the maximum. Monthly interest-only payments during a 36-month draw period that can be conveniently auto-deducted from a Banko checking account. Express applications based on credit score approval for lines of $50,000 or less, and this is unsecured only. You will need a 700 plus FICO score for all beneficial owners and guarantors. 1 full year in business. You must open a Banko business checking account for funding. Owners of 20% or more of the business must guarantee the loan. With the commercial line of credit, now this goes up to much higher amounts than $50,000, but the minimum loan amount is $10,000. These could be secured as well as unsecured interest-only payments. When you're ready to apply for the small business flex line of credit, you just click apply now. They're using a fintech service provider to provide an automated credit application. On the first step, enter in your company name as well as your company zip code. And so this information will be used to look up any state company record that exists and start a new application. If you see your business selected from the list, click next. So you're going to click that button right there and go to next. On the first section, you're going to select your product information, either a term loan or line of credit. On the next page, you're going to enter some business information pre-populated with your business name. It's locked, so you can't change it after this. You're going to enter your tax ID number, your EIN from the IRS. These are NICS codes. So you can basically pull up your business credit report and see what your business classification is. What will the funds be used for? This could be short-term working capital, accounts receivable, inventory, staffing, marketing, operating expenses, business expansion, or to expand working capital. So whatever the reason for the funding is, you're going to select right here. Then it's going to ask you, how much does your business need to borrow? You can put an amount between $10,000 up to $50,000. If you're looking for a loan above $50,000, please contact your local banking center. They have the business date already inputted here. So it seems like their application is pulling from the Secretary of State. So it's automatically pulling in your business name as well as the date in which your business was established. Next, you're going to select your business type. So whether a sole prop, partnership, S Corp, C Corp, LLC. Now right here, it says, please enter the gross receipts or cells from your most recently filed tax return. Now, when you click right here, it's going to tell you exactly what numbers you're going to be inputting from your tax return. So let's say if you're S Corp, you're going to enter in line 1C from form 1120S, so on and so forth. So basically, this is just giving you exactly what numbers you need to input. So just for illustration purposes, I'm going to show you what that would look like. Let's say you're an S Corp. You're going to go to form 1120S and then line 1C, whatever amount is right here that you file on your tax return, that's what you're going to input. Now, it's going to vary depending on if you're an S Corp, C Corp, or if you're an LLC. Right here, it asks, has your business received a loan through SBA's Paycheck Protection Program? So you're going to select either yes or no. Here, you're going to be entering your total liquid assets, excluding retirement accounts, real estate assets, and other personal assets, as well as your total personal liabilities, the ownership percentage in the business, as well as your social security number. You're going to confirm all that information and then hit continue. And also, I just wanted to let you guys know that right here, as an agreement of the borrower, you authorize them to obtain and review your personal credit report. All right, so let's just recap the West Banko Flex Business Line of Credit. This is a streamlined application where you can get a business line of credit from a minimum of $10,000 all the way up to $50,000. They also have their regular commercial business line of credit, which goes up to much higher limits. However, it does not have a streamlined application. So if you're interested in applying for their larger commercial line of credit, you will have to apply through a banker. Now, when it comes to the Flex Business Line of Credit, you do need a minimum of a 700 FICO score. Now, when you go through the application, if you do submit, they are pulling your Experian personal credit report. West Banko also has business credit cards issued through Elon Financial Services, and they may pull any of the three major credit reporting agencies. Their application is plugged into multiple APIs, pulling data, for example, from the Secretary of State. When you search for your business name, is going to pull in your full business name as well as your date of formation. Now, in terms of the limit and how they determine how much you qualify for, they max you out at 10% of your gross annual revenue. The max that you can get is 10% of that. With the Flex Line of Credit, now once you complete the application, upload all necessary documents, then in a couple days, you'll probably receive an offer. Now, this isn't an instant decision type of application. Once you receive your offer, you'll sign your promissory note and the certification of beneficial owner. After that, you're pretty much done. So the process took a little bit over a week, actually probably less than a week from beginning to end. A couple of days later, I got this email, you're approved for a line of credit, and from the West Banko Finance Now Express Bank Loan. Congratulations, your application for a line of credit has been approved. I was able to get a $50,000 business line of credit. This is not financial advice. This is for informational purposes only. If anyone has any other questions or data points on the West Banko Flex Line of Credit, let me know in the comment section down below. That's all for today. Until next time, take it easy and we'll talk to you soon. Peace.